So, what's up, everyone? I don't know if the lighting's real good right now, but I'm trying to make it better so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Um, Basically, I'm doing my nightly Divination tarot reading. Um, just felt like doing it. Just kind of had the urge to do it. So, um, I I'm doing the standard Rider Waite tarot deck. As you can see, it's a it's a smaller knockoff version, but it's the classic. And then uh, the Lucifer Tarot by Ingvar Babushka, and then the Angel Lyrium, Oracles of the Emanation by Eli Mignana and Peter Marbacher. If you don't know, um, I'm in the great state of Kansas, so that's where I'm broadcasting from. It's in the heart of the United States of America, and it's it's a big state, but with a small population. Most people call it the flyover state, so um, we make up most of what the United States eats. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a good wash, and then we'll see. What I do is if you don't know, sometimes I do these divination readings on Facebook Live just for the fun of it, just to get all the, just see who needs a reading out there. Usually I do readings for myself, but every once in a while I'll do one of these, and if it resonates with you, then good. But if it doesn't, I'm sorry. It wasn't meant for you. It was probably meant for someone else, or a couple of people who might be feeling that way, at that present moment. So they're very general readings. I don't know in what direction they'll take. So, like, I don't say, oh, this is a love reading, this is a success reading, this is a career reading. These are just instinctual readings that I do for the fun of it. So, but yeah, this is the Rider Waite Tarot. It's the basic, I think, hermetic magic type of tarot deck. I don't know. I've been doing tarot for a couple of years, but mostly for myself, So it was just something that I enjoyed doing. It all started with talking to a psychic on some live chat, and he told me to go ahead and check out this one site called Llewellyn Tarot, and that's where I got my start. That was like almost 15 years ago. So, and I've just been doing it for myself because I never felt confident enough to do it for anyone else, So, but I've always been drawn to tarot. Not in a big sense. I mean, there's other tarot that I do too, like Hanafuda, but yeah, anyways. See where this goes. Hopefully it's a good reading. I don't want a bad reading. I hate bad readings, but we'll see. Alright, so the first card we have is the Hermit in reverse. Now, with the Hermit in reverse, this oftentimes denotes things like the bad side of alienation, aloneness, taking time to oneself. Sometimes it's dealt with like vices, like, maybe overindulging in a bit of the hermit type of activity. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that. Let's see. Well, anyways, right there. The hermit, when it's upside down, that's what he constitutes. But it can also mean that it's a time to escape, to get out of that mode of being a hermit, to actually help. Here, let me see if I can move this light. See if this is better. So, yeah, I think that's better. Do that again. Sorry. So, yeah, the hermit, like getting out into the community, like there was a time when maybe the Court had to stay in a moment of being like a hermit and taking time to oneself, and now maybe it's time to end that. But let's go into the reading and see what stems from this stuff. All right. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And now I can tell that from working from the Hermit in reverse to the King of Pentacles, that bad behavior was being resulted in the Hermit's negative aspects, not going out into the community and indulging in aloneness and being away from people intentionally and creating paranoia and bad behavior within the self, which stems to create the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, when the King of Pentacles is in reverse, he's kind of a sterner man. He's an angrier person. He's not giving to his community. He's being selfish and indulging in the fact of relishing in this kind of like a bad boy image of a ruler, undiplomatic, unfair to his people. So very stingy with his wealth. So that's what the King of Pentacles. Let's turn another card. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands. And now, when you have the Eight of Wands, that denotes a period of competition, like people trying to go after, hurriedly after this competitive aspect that isn't achieving anything, but it's good camaraderie. It's somewhat, I would say, swift. There's swift action involved with this, like it's like keeping up with the Joneses, but it's almost like healthy competition because it's in the upright. So whatever the Court is going through right now, which is in anything with bad behavior as a result of his aloneness and solitude, there is healthy competition that's involved. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a stern ruler, and he's a fair ruler. This could also be in connection to this Court who is, at one time was the reverse of the Hermit and the reverse of the King of the Swords, and now with this healthy competition, he has gained some type of credibility because he has defeated his enemy based on being someone that reigns with the sword. So, I mean, although he's one to take action, he's fair. He plays by the rules. Okay, but we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So this is kind of throwing me for a loop. Okay, this is okay with the King of Swords in the upright. This is someone that is capable, like I said, to be a good competitor, someone that fares, that plays fair and wins fair and is just and such. But then you have this in the reverse where, the Four of Cups, where someone is trying to offer something that is not so prevalent, but yet the current has turned away. And since it's in the reverse, this is a negative kind of selfish, like, I know what I'm talking about or I know what I'm doing, so I don't need your advice. And even though it is given, it's leading to something that is not very conducive for the future, I guess. Let's keep reading. All right. We have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. Now, the Page of Pentacles is someone he's an imaginative helper, kind of. So, but yet he's able to garner wealth. So, this could be someone within the Corinth's life that, or him as the Page of Pentacles, is someone that is going after something like, wealth, or he's trying to work his way up to something better at this point because he needs some type of financial gain. Let's keep reading at the overall card, and this might give a better spread to it. All right. Now we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Now, I don't like how this reading is going because it seems to have more players in it than it appears. That there is healthy camaraderie. There isn't healthy camaraderie here. These people are in erratic competition with one another. They're trying to find supremacy of some sort because you have all these. It seems like the closer I begin to understand, this is the overarching card that I drew, and then when we have the Hermit in reverse from earlier, okay. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And then we drew the Eight of Wands in the upright. And the King of Swords in the upright. And then the Four of Cups reversed, and the Page of Pentacles in the upright. And then you have this card at the very top, which is the overarching theme. And this is the Five of Wands, where whatever this competition is leading to, it's not conducive to whoever. It could mean that there could be an involvement of many characters in this reading, and a lot of these characters, what appears to be healthy camaraderie or ragtag, um, uh, you know, just ribbing a dude or something, just giving someone a roasting or a ribbing, geez. It just seems like there's more players involved in this reading now that I look at it, and from a perspective that is not very good, and it's not going to turn out the way everyone expects. I don't know. It just seems like bad. What looked like fun in the past is actually turned into something a lot more worse at the overarching card. But I'm not going to leave it there. Let's not hasten a gamble, all right? Do I pick from the top, or do I split the cards and try it again and see what card comes up? Let's do that. I got an idea. The under card, what is it? The underneath card, okay. The card underneath the deck. We'll use that one. Okay, the card underneath the deck. This kind of brings out a little bit more of an understanding of what's going on. Imagine, say, all these people, because this seems like a reading that involves a group of people and not just one. Whatever is going on in this network of friendships, everyone has their eye on the prize of something greater. And whatever competition that is involved among these people is one that it's not healthy, because everyone wants the gold. Anyways, we'll leave it there. We'll get clarity from the Lucifer card. I don't know, it just seems like, a bunch of players or something going on, everybody's got some kind of agenda that they're going after, and it's not a healthy competition for anyone. But yeah, let's see what the Lucifer deck has to say. Sorry, these are expensive cards. I don't want to ruin them. So I really think, some people would enjoy looking at these cards. It would be like the Lucifer deck. I'm speaking specifically by Ingvar Babushka. They just seem like right up the alley with some people who are into satanic worship. I've learned a lot about it. They're kind of like flashcards into Satanism, I guess. I mean, I have like the Daemon Tarot, which I've shown you guys before, but I like these better. This guy knew what he was doing. Let's see. Middle. Cut the cards one more time. See, I'm gonna just fuck this shit up all over the place. There. And I feel like the top one on this one is the one I need to draw. Alright, who do we have? What is that? Okay. Andromelus. Arcana number 6. Andromelus. I've never seen this one, so look at who Andromedus is. He's a sixth arcana. Alright, make sure you guys can see that alright. Andromedus. Arcana number 6, Andromedus, the sixth lord of darkness. Andromedus bears the title of Duke and Earl, and he commands more than 36 legions of hell's spirits. When being summoned, he appears as a very tall black man holding a snake in his left hand. His area of responsibility is money management. You guys see that? Okay. Money management and politics on Earth. Andromedus can bring back lost or stolen money or other belongings, settle issues of unrecovered debts. He is also able to help people find, win, and earn money, as well as nullify any plotting against the holder of his seal. Astrology, 26 through 30 degrees of Aries, parentheses 16 through 20.04, parentheses, time of day 1:40 to 2 o'clock, keyword trial, place of manifestation, places replete with people at daytime, words of power, cuyare, pacito, e quoti, minio. Magical characteristics, facilitating the return and reception of money. Predictive properties, a test of willpower befalls an individual. At present, everything is hard to bear, and a desire to quit all effort sinks in. But if the person copes with it, success is at hand. So yeah, so whoever this reading is for, it seems like there's a bunch of players that are in this game that is going on towards success. And like when we look at the initial card, whatever unhealthy competition there is this successful card that exists of going after whatever hopes or goals exist. And this is what the demon or the Lucifer tarot talks about, you know. I'll go ahead and reread the predictive properties for you again. A test of willpower befalls an individual. At present, everything is hard to bear, and a desire to quit all effort sinks in. But if the person copes with it, success is at hand. So that is the demonic element that is at hand right here, because it seems like there's like this competition to achieve a dream or a goal or a purpose or whatever it is, but Andromedus is there to assist in that venture. If whoever this reading is for, it's you know, it's for you. So let's see what the Angel Lyrium cards have to say. I'm trying not to shuffle these like regular cards, but I just want a really good shuffle on these. So I had a really weird thing happen to me the other night. I was in my room and I was getting ready to go to bed, and you know, I'm pretty good about clearing out spirit activity that I don't want invited into my space, you know. So I thought it was really weird. I had all the lights off in my room, And then all of a sudden, as I was walking towards my bed for like 2 or 3 minutes, there were these huge, or not minutes, seconds, these huge orbs, like the size of my fist, maybe a little bigger. Two of them. They were the color of blue, orange, and yellow, and they swirled around me like all crazy and shit. And then they flew out my back window, in my back room. And I was just like, whoa, where did that come from? And at the time I was thinking about visiting my Korean grandfather's grave, and I don't know if that was like something assigned from him, but and then I saw Service Master out back here, and Service Master only comes when people die or something like that and they have to clean up. Alright, so anyways, what we have for the Angel Lyrium card, this is one that always seems to just come up, for me. I don't know why, but he's Keither, and he deals with the crown of spirituality. So Keither is the ultimate top. I think he's the top man in the Sephiroth. I don't know. I think so. Yeah, spirituality. Should be. Yeah, sounds right. The first emanation, the first utterance, the font of energy through which Ein Sof emanates into the universe. The crown sits above the head and embodies that which is beyond our comprehension. One must envision Keither not as an object that can be perceived, but as the light that is cast upon it. Keither's light is beyond knowability, a timeless expanse of pure consciousness. Only through respect from our own limitations do we begin to see the shadow of its nature. It is the dark orb beyond which lies the infinite. As the highest point on the tree, all continuums cascade downwards from it. Keither stands in contrast to Malkuth, who rests at the very bottom of the tree. The span that lies between them measures the complete distance from the most spiritual to the most physical aspects of our existence. Journeying downward from this point, all other emanations become increasingly close to our present experience. Keither is found in spiritual epiphany, faith, and humility. Once again, Keither is found in spiritual epiphany, faith, and humility. So, yeah, that's Keither for you. So, could this reading be about an erratic competition towards success, dealing with spirituality? Hell, I don't know. However it resonates. Maybe that's it. Maybe it has something to do with being spiritually competitive in some type of spiritual war. I don't know. And the need to gain success or something. That's how I almost take it. Like, once again, I'll show you the cards. We have the Hermit in reverse, which constitutes all the bad things that happen when you overindulge in lonely behaviors, paranoia, all the ill sides of that. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about, an unfair man who's unjust to the people, although he has enough wealth to, assists his people, he gains back, he's mean, he's unsettling. Then we have the Eight of Wands in the upright, which is healthy camaraderie and competition. The King of Swords in the upright, dignified person. That is diplomatic. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse, not biting to assistance, whatever that may be, like good advice or offerings that could assist the person to be helped. The Page of Pentacles in the upright, one of trying to garner good visions towards the future, financial, the financial card of the Pentacles, seeing towards the future of wealth. And then we have the Five of Wands in the reverse, which is bad competition, not good. Whatever's going on, it's not good. Bad competition. And it all stems with keeping your eye on that motherfucking prize and trying to get that success. And that would come at any cost, especially with the help of Andromedus, he will provide that success, that financial wealth and gain. But it has to be done under a spiritual goodness, I think, with the card of Kether. A good spiritual action. So that is the reading. I don't know if it resonates with you. If it does, I'm glad it did. You know, we can all find ourselves in a reading in any way. You know, this doesn't set the tone for anything. Our future is constantly changing. So, you know, one reading today is a different reading tomorrow and another day, and just follow the paths of each reading that, you know, in my opinion, if you eventually find that path that leads to every single reading that you have, to what you want or what you try to attain in this life, or give or present, or be the next God, I don't know. You know, Facebook God, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, whatever comes is met, may be attained, who knows. Anyways, thank you for watching my live Facebook video, and I just want to say Manji to you all. Yeah, good fortune, good luck, everything that is good. May good fortune and wealth come your way, and happiness, and for us all. Even though we live, I always think, since we live in the United States, and we have all the amenities of having most of us, a house, a bathroom, a kitchen, that, and food in our belly, that, I mean, in most cases, you know, that we're still a crazy nation. But all right, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys like it. Good night.